Hello and welcome to Auckland Netball Centre for round 5 of the ANZ Premiership. There were 2 matches today, and what matches they were. First up, it was the Stars versus the Magic. The Stars came away with the win 45-43. What was the winning in the end for the Stars?
Well, it would have to be their comeback. Magic had a great third quarter, but Stars did manage to hold on to there. It was, again, the shooting end. Maya Wilson was the rock for the Stars down there. They're just supplying her with great ball.
The Magic, they certainly had a huge third quarter, but it wasn't quite enough. Someone that was keeping the Magic working all night was Kate Burley. How good was she in that defensive circle?
She's great. She got a lot of ball in the air tonight. Just the timing and the reading the game and the passes really nicely from Burley.
Ocean Mahi, she came on at some point and had a real impact.
She did. She provides a lot of movement, just lifts the intensity and the energy in that defence end for the Stars.
And it was great to see Kitty Wills. She's absolutely happy to mix it up down that defensive end to her best advantage. Or down the other end for the Magic, it was Whitney Sooner. She has been good all year, and again tonight she really tried to drag her side up and make sure that they could almost, well, in fact they did almost get there.
Well, she's so experienced and skillful that she has to be the one to lead the Magic, and she did a great job when she's got that vision into the circle, pinpoint passing accuracy, so it was really nice netball to watch from her.
The Magic are just almost there, aren't they? They've talked about consistency during the week. How do they get it? Because there's some patches of brilliance.
Oh, they'll know it too. They'll go back, they'll look at it, and they want it so bad, and it is building on those moments and those plays that are working for them and maintaining that intensity.
And the good thing is they get a chance again tomorrow against the Tactix. And in fact, it was the Tactix against the Mystics that followed that match, and it was the Tactix that won 41-40. Surprising us all, Grace Wiki was on the bench to start.
It was the talking point of the whole day, I'd have to say, and it maybe didn't pay off how Helene had hoped it would for the Mystics, but they've had a chance, they've had a run around, they brought Wiki back on, and maybe they just didn't have the same flow, but Tactix really brought it to them today.
Well, someone that had flow on attack, to Pia Selby-Rickett. She was the MVP for the match. She shot well, she moved well, and she was just available every time for her middies.
Absolutely stepped up in this game, and she had to, because the Mystics defence really shut down Bird and made her have to take the shots. And long shots they were, all over the circle. Really nice, solid game from her that she'll just want to build on for the rest of the season.
And good to see Bird, she stepped up as well, and when she needed to, she was available and took the shot.
Particularly in that second half there, she did take the load. Selby-Rickett drew out the defence, and they sighted her and let the ball go to her.
So many times when we talk about the Mystics, we talk about Sulu Fitzpatrick. She is a leader, she leads by example, and no surprises again, she had another blinder.
Really solid, exceptional defence from Sulu. She's playing beautiful, clean netball off the body, combining really well with Kalaka and the defence in front of her. She's a voice for the team, constantly talking and encouraging, so it's really nice to watch.
Yeah, she absolutely stepped it up for her side, and they'll be keen to get a win over the Stars next week when they meet them in the Northern Challenge Trophy. So if we look at the results for round 5 so far, the Pulse, they remain unbeaten, 40-37 over the Steel. The Steel then had to back it up against the Stars, losing that match, unfortunately, 39-48. We're waiting to hear how the scan goes for Jenna O'Connell, who went down with a knee injury. Then the Stars, they got their second win of the weekend, 45-43 over the Magic. Then the Tactix pipped the Mystics. The Mystics, they threw everything at them, scored the last 5, but it was the Tactix in the end. And tomorrow, 7 p.m, Tactix versus the Magic back here at Auckland Netball Centre. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty damn exhausted after a massive day at netball. It's been awesome. We love the close ones. We had 2, in fact, that went down to 2 for the first game, 45-33, and the last one, Tactix over the Mystics, 41-40.